Africa makes a semi-final or with Brazil.
He was the first nigga. No.
Said man, away from the games. There's a
I'm
game.
a real hater like that.
Guys are gonna ride Messi there, but like guys, the man can only do so much.
Yo, my brothers, my sisters, and my ballers. Welcome back to another match day of What's Football Without Fans with your favorite social football analyst, Tepiso PT, aka Tibzoro. To the ballers passing by, I hope you like what you see because I surely like what I do. And make sure to join the returning ballers who continue to show me gang love and appreciation by liking, commenting, as well as subscribe. The World Cup is here, and we're speaking on some of the big hitters Argentina, Spain, and England. I'm not alone as I have Tapsol on my far right, Bokang next to me, and on my left, a throwback in Jovinho, back on What's Football Without Fans. With that being said, my ball is England, foreign manager in Thomas Tuchel, that squad selection. How are we looking at England for this World Cup?
I think it's quite obvious what Tuchel is trying to achieve. He is going the Arsenal route, which is instead of picking a team that has the talent to beat everyone, he's picked a side that is just so hard to beat. They are not going to be physically dominated. They're not going to concede a lot of chances, and they're going to put a lot of emphasis on the things that they can control and practice and train, which is set pieces. And the focus is going to be less on patterns of play, moments of brilliance, and rather, okay, what can we control? Big guys and set pieces. We've got elite number 9 and Harry Kane. Like, that's in our control. But the rest, let's limit the chances we create. Let's put together an 11 of players that are just hard to beat. It might be the first time someone is trying to win a World Cup by winning every match 1-0. Because if that happens, that is Tuchel's plan going according to plan. No chances, score a goal with the players that we have. No one can really go at us. If anything, what I like about his selection is the midfield. Previous issues that England have had, everyone says it, against the lesser teams, they struggle to impose themselves because they try to play the same way all the time, which means when they can have a lot of the ball, but they don't do what a Spain would do or another team would do with the ball. So they just have the ball. Whereas with this personnel, it seems like it's geared up to win the ball and get it to the better players. But even the players that they have in the midfield are the type of players who can go at other midfielders. So it looks like they might lose fewer midfield battles at the higher level. Attacking personnel, is it the best possible? Are all of the best attacking midfielders attackers in the squad? No. But with what they have, suited to Kane's strengths, runners, Gordon, Rashford, people who can come off the bench and make a change in any game, the likes of Eze.
Madueke, yeah.
It seems like he's picked a route where it's like, okay, cool. What have England struggled with in previous big tournaments? Results, not an issue. You can win 1-0. You can get to a final. So it's clearly that it doesn't matter how you get to the final. But in the bigger games where they've struggled, they didn't have that, not X factor. People like to talk about X factor. It's more about the confidence in the way they played to impose themselves on the game. Whereas now, you get this team that's physically hard to beat, compact, tight, continuity in terms of the leaders, players who you can lean on. You can look to a Rice, you can look to a Kane, you can look to a Pickford. You can look at these players and say, you've been here before. And then it's that last edge, which is like, okay, cool. I've picked a Rodgers instead of a Palmer because I believe in this system when we may need to defend for longer, Rodgers gives me more. I've picked Gordon and Rashford because if Kane is going to drop deep, you will find them. You'll find them easier than a Foden who was on the wing. So I think it's quite clear what he's done. Whether it'll work, I can't tell you. I genuinely don't know if that's the right way to approach it. But it is different from the way they approached their last big tournament.
The number 10 conundrum. Palmer left out, Foden left out, Eze, Rodgers, Bellingham other options.
I'm not surprised, actually. And in hindsight, I think that is the best squad he could have picked, considering Kane is like your best player. Because having a Kane nullifies the need for a Foden, in a way, or a Palmer.
As he'll continue
to he's going to still drop.
Which was shown in
and that is
friendly.
Exactly. I mean, even the, say, Bayern game against PSG, that assist for Diaz. You know, him dropping, because he has that ability, and you have a Rashford who can be clinical. You have Saka on the side as well, who wouldn't mind chasing after a ball. So having a Foden or a Palmer, for me, it's not necessary, considering you still have Jude, who can also box crash as well. So I'm not surprised. And for me, England are dark horses, to be honest. I think dark horse? Yeah, for me, I think they are. because I think they have the squad in terms of the quality of players they have. The midfield to touch point. I mean, okay, I love Mainu, obviously. I don't think he'll start, but you have Anderson, Rice, Bellingham. They can compete against most midfields, to be honest. So I'm confident with England.
There's a lot of athleticism in that team. Also, the fullback areas, bringing in Atino, Livramento, Nico O'Reilly, who's had a brilliant season. Spence, just to run. James, if fully fit. Kwanzaa was played at right back against New Zealand. Obviously, the defensive names aren't ones that would shout that, yes, we've got this. But then how do you feel that will help with the team setup, provided Tuchel brings in the flexibility of a back four or back three, as we don't know what team setup he'll have?
I guess for me, I think regardless of all the prep and all of the stats and everything, and this makes sense and that makes sense, the squad is really not sort of following Tuchel or believing in his vision or plan, because with the New Zealand game, sure, it was 1-0, but like he was saying, they're going to try it. But that was New Zealand.
Yeah.
And also they just deviated from all of his plans. He was furious about it as well. And it's as much as you can plan meticulously and have everything in place, would you die for your coach sort of thing?
Sure.
Like a Scaloni sort of thing. He didn't pick the strongest squad going up from leading up to the 22 World Cup. And everyone was just like, okay, these names are not there, those names are not there, but they were willing to die for the coach. He had a plan. And yeah, we can only hope that the England squad sort of believes in Tuchel's plan and executes everything that needs to be executed.
Two key names for experience, and you can say squad depth, but more so morale in the squad. Henderson, as well as Tony, who's used to hot conditions. How do you think they fare and help the England team? And is he also brought in for a sense of penalties if needing to go to a penalty shootout?
See, so that's now my issue with the thing. I don't believe in a selection based off of psychology. Ultimately, it's football. And you do at this level, at international level, which is less about, you have less preparation time, more time spent on recovery. You want players who are playing good football and you can put them on the pitch at any time. I don't know the situation in which England bring on a Jordan Henderson and
they get better.
They get better. Because he's not a difference maker in the way he plays football. What he's good at, he's more cover. Okay, cool, if you bought him as cover, but then there probably were better midfield cover options. You could have changed the selection. So the Henderson one, if it's just for morale, experience, what did Roy Keane say? Does he do card tricks in the in the off time? Like, if that's it, then I don't buy that selection. Tony, I don't buy the hot conditions thing. I think he's just probably good within the squad. Like, if Kane gets injured in the first game,
Watkins, though.
Do you want Watkins to lead the line in game 2?
I'd pick him
ahead of Tony.
Yeah, over Tony. Yeah.
You'd all have it.
This season, I'd pick
also
him before Tony.
the different sort of the level
Yeah.
in terms of football that they've been playing. I mean, sure, Tony's Tony, but Saudi Arabia, and
Yeah, as well.
England is England at the end of the day.
So yeah, the Tony one I have less of an issue. I think if you look at all of England's striking options, and of course they've got attackers, wide attackers who can. Okay, no, I'm talking about Rashford. Rashford who can play through the middle. Tony seemed like the most logical one. The Henderson one I can't back because
Security.
Henderson I can understand. I think I can understand because the only say if Henderson goes out, you bring in either Foden or Palmer. But I think with Tuchel, it's clear that they were not gonna be playing, and the media attention around them not playing. If England has a bad result, no, why don't you play Palmer? Kind of thing.
Which
And
has
them,
happened
I
so
don't think
much
they
in the
would be
past.
happy being bench players anyway. Because Palmer, I think he has every reason not to be happy because he has that quality to start. Right, so if he doesn't play, how is his mood in general around the whole squad? And I think we should consider the psychological factor because the mood around the team, it can impact how you guys play on the field.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I get why having a Henderson is important for his experience as well. He doesn't have to play for me to still have an impact on the squad. So I can understand his selection. I don't think he should play ahead of Mainu, Rice, or Anderson. I don't think he's better than any of them.
Did he take Wharton's spot?
Yeah, maybe that's the only reason I'd say I'd replace Henderson with, but I'm not mad at
Tournament
that.
experience.
Yeah.
Ghana, Panama, Croatia standing their way in the group stages. Moving on to the defending champions, Argentina, Lionel Messi, no more having Robin in Di Maria. But Lautaro Martinez or can Julian Alvarez take that mantle?
100%. 100%. Especially with this season, he showed that now I actually deserve to be that guy.
Yeah.
He definitely showed that.
The midfield. Who gets selected? Who gets left out?
Enzo starts.
Paz, come on, Paz.
That's the
That's
tricky
the
one.
question.
That's
That's
the
why
thing.
I brought
There's no
out the
tournament
midfield.
experience.
Yes, Nico
Faded.
Paz.
But
Where does he play?
Como.
No.
in
In
Oh.
Argentina's team.
That's a tough one. But
Because
he
Scaloni
has,
plays with the front two.
Sure. It's gonna be tough. But he has to. He's a difference maker. I mean, have you seen what he's doing? It's Serie A. It's not just Serie A is a tough league to do what he's been doing.
And Como is qualified for the Champions League.
Absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Paredes. Ooh.
Ish.
You know what, ne? They've got a lot of know-how. The Argentinian team. A lot of know-how, and the group has been together through these tournaments. 2021 Copa America win, 2022 World Cup win, 2024 Copa America win as well. With pretty much the same midfield group. Paul, Enzo, McAllister, Paredes, you know. Okay, Guido Rodriguez no more there, but we know what they'll do and we know what they're built for. They know the occasion, they know the moment.
I don't say Nico Paz starts.
I don't think he starts.
There's going to be a lot of rotation in terms of Scaloni will pick a team for a game, but like you might find 60, 65 minutes he's going to make a start.
100%.
But the next game, that guy who came on might start to come off. There's going to be a lot of that because, like we said, we know what we get from a lot of these guys.
Yes.
And I think in the build-up we discussed that maybe not everyone actually had, especially these midfielders, had a great season.
No.
So it's not as if they're all coming off good form. When that happens, you maybe play to do your part, and then someone else comes in to finish the job. So when Enzo starts, someone can finish the job for him. So that he's just got gaining that tournament momentum. So that by the time you get to round of 16 quarterfinals, these guys are now ticking. Ticking. I don't think in the group stage, maybe even Scaloni has a plan to say, okay, cool. Results-wise, they shouldn't be troubled in the group. It's not easy. I think they play Saudi Arabia.
They have Jordan.
Austria,
Algeria. They'll whip Jordan.
Yeah, I think for me, funny enough, probably the best informed midfielder would be Varco.
Valentin.
Yeah, because he's been playing in Strasbourg as a midfielder. I think yesterday, I think he played in midfield as well.
In the 2-0 win,
Yeah, but I know he can do a job at left back as well, right? So, do you think he starts in midfield for Argentina? Because the only way I'm thinking Paz can play is if they play like a diamond midfield. Maybe De Paul can be on the right, maybe cover on the right. You can have Nico as your 10, maybe have Enzo or Paredes on the left, and maybe Paredes as at your base. It's the only way I can see it work with maybe Alvarez drifting to the left. Messi can still be like a false 9 in a way.
We can't leave out Giuliano Simeone as well, 4 legs.
That's the thing.
As a winger.
So 4-4-2 is the best way I can see them play.
As a game changer.
But that's what he was saying, is that over 60, 65 minutes, things can change. They can make sacrifices. You know, they can analyze the game leading up to those 60 minutes to say, okay, no, we can experiment if they can. Because Argentina, when they link, every player is like plus 10 stats. It's insane. They are completely different players when they link up. So.
Question. So there was a discussion about Portugal, and people raised the point saying, if Ronaldo understands his role, it can benefit Portugal because he can't be the main man. Messi have not Argentina have a similar problem, but maybe not to the same extent as, like, what is Messi's role in this World Cup? Because it can't be the same as it was in 2022. So let me simplify. Is Messi a 90-minute player at this World Cup?
Depending on the game matter. But at the same time, it also doesn't matter because he's already done it.
It's hard to take him
No.
He's already done it.
Look at your shirt.
Yeah.
How many stars are there?
2.
That stuff matters, bro.
No.
If you're going to try win it, it can't not matter.
Are you taking Messi off?
No.
That's my question. I'm saying if the game...
Individually, you can't. And it doesn't matter because he has achieved a star for Argentina's badge. But it's not to say now collectively they don't want to get another World Cup. They do want to get another World Cup. And looking at Messi,
he can.
If you need a moment in games like those, there's no one greater in the world at 100%. Producing that moment.
And I think he still has.
What I'm saying now, do you not foresee an issue, but a situation where maybe Argentina need a goal, but they are struggling, and
He's giving
Messi's
them
90
nothing.
minutes in
Yeah.
2026 is not.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same
It's
as
not the
Messi's
same,
90 in
yeah.
2022.
There's 900 goals behind him. Like
Yeah.
he's the
No,
last
no, no,
person
no,
And I
to
no.
hear
But
do
now,
that.
guys,
Because
right now,
with
I don't
Messi,
think he.
it's IQ over physique.
More
Well,
than anything,
he's too intelligent, but also realistically, you are playing. You're using your
Almost a man
stamina,
short in
endurance,
a
you know,
way.
through the game, and
'Cause
he
that's
doesn't
a-
have that anymore.
His body's 4 years older than it was 2022.
People are compensating around.
Guys, I don't doubt anything or any matter with Messi in
No,
that
that's my
scenario.
time.
man.
I hear you, but
Yeah.
I get
he's
it.
not saying
There's many
this or that.
dogs.
He could be a
He's asking.
problem.
There's many dogs we can throw that question with their ages. That's the last one we throw that question with.
Nah.
So for
Personally,
you, Messi is a 90-minute player throughout this World Cup. Unless they win it.
Okay, obviously, if you're already leading 4-0,
Yes,
into
that's what I'm not
the
talking about this
Against
scenario. I'm talking
Father
about
time,
we're talking
come
about
and
games
see,
where
though.
you can see
You-
maybe
we have to
if
win.
Messi. We're talking about when Plan A isn't working.
Yeah.
Messi will not be sacrificed for Plan B.
Outside the group stages, he starts every game, plays 90 minutes.
100%.
But they
It's
need to
not
be
even a
strategic.
No,
question.
Just
can
because
he? Yeah,
injury.
it's fine. We'd like him, yes, but can he?
Can he?
It's not even about if he can.
No, it
You
matters.
just won't be able
knees,
to
bro.
take him off.
Which is, to his point, it's going to be a problem.
The knees.
And in the moment,
You have to.
You
People
have to
have to
trust
step
other
up.
players.
people have to step up.
Yeah.
And
Have you
Step
not? Have you
up
not just
alongside
described
him.
the Portugal problem? Have you not just
They'll
described it?
step up alongside him? Because that's the last thing, it's a similar thing to what you just said with Tuchel and having the questions about if games are not going our way, why have you not called on Parma or Foden? And maybe that's why they've been left out. Ronaldo 2022 World Cup with not starting against Switzerland and then the Morocco game on the bench as well because Ramos scored the hat-trick. Don't open the opportunity for that question is the wrong thing to say. But that's the approach that you'll take.
I've just wanted to bring it up because
Yeah.
I heard the conversation and I just don't want. I don't want there to be this perception that we not aware that. It's not that there will be a Messi problem,
Yeah.
but it would Messi.
It's a factor.
It's a factor.
It is a
And
factor.
personnel-wise, it wasn't a factor in 2022. There's a lot of continuity in this team, and we know there's some dogs. You spoke about fighting for the coach.
Yeah.
They fight for each
Yeah,
other.
100%.
They've won together. Like
Yeah.
these guys love.
It's a serious call.
So they will sacrifice for Messi. But what if the game demands an experiment? What if the game demands giving someone a chance? Are you gonna? Because we had a conversation off camera. Tuchel will make the call. Deschamps might make the call to be like, you know what, this game needs this. Scaloni,
I
my
don't
brother,
think
I
so.
hope it doesn't happen to you.
2024
Yeah.
Copa America final, Messi got injured and the call was made to take him off and Lautaro
Yeah, but he got
Martinez
injured.
comes
He
in.
got injured.
So that's
was
the
a
only
saving
way,
grace
that's
for
the only way
Scaloni.
Messi will come off an
But
injury.
is that like smart to squeeze all the juice out of him until he gets injured for the rest of the World Cup? I think they need to be strategic about it.
Yeah.
So use him similar to how Di Maria was used in
Yeah.
2022.
He might
where
not
Di
start
Maria
every
missed
game.
the knockout games and he was already fit for the Croatia semi-final game and they said no. we'll
I
sit
don't.
you
I don't
out,
think Messi starts every group stage game.
which is
Especially if they
perfectly
qualify.
fine.
It's the
Especially
only
if they
way
qualify.
Which
that
is
you can
perfectly
try
fine.
keep him, fresh for the later rounds. Because post the group stage, he has to start every game.
Psychological matter that we had brought up, having a keeper like Dibu Martinez, how
Yeah.
big of a plus is that for Argentina?
Been there, done it. I think he suits international football, right? International football, it's the same. It's
Shot
the
stopper.
Pickford.
Yeah.
It's the Pickford thing. You actually don't need to be the best of the best. World Cups, it's not the best of the best. You do need a very good goalkeeper, not a good goalkeeper. You'll win a
Shot
World Cup with
stopper,
a good shot stopper, but someone who can make a difference with a penalty save, and someone who's just reliable. It serves to their advantage. But again, goalkeeper depth, I think it's really, and I don't know who the other one is, but I don't see Martinez getting injured. But it's one of those things where I hope. I want to make the statement. I hope Argentina have a plan on what they can do if Messi can't play. And if Martinez gets injured, I do think it affects them more drastically than if Messi gets injured.
Yeah. I do feel
agree
the
with
same
that,
way
yeah.
with that point. Last but not least, collectively, probably the favorites.
Yeah.
España, Euro champions, heading into the World Cup, World number 2. A lot of the team won the Euros is still there under a coach who's won Euros with them as well at youth level. When looking at them, since the 2010 World Cup, they've only had 3 wins collectively across World Cups. 1 in 2014, 1 in 2022, 1 in 2018 as well. Do they get over that hurdle and how do they claim glory?
For
Well
me,
done,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Lamine Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why they are my favorites to win the World Cup. My only issue is the Lamine injury, but I think he'll get over it. I
Yeah.
mean, he's rested since then. I mean, they have the best forward in Lamine, the best midfielder in Pedri. Yeah, I'm biased. I think that's kind of the
I
main
also say
guys
he's
you
the
need.
best midfielder,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
agree.
when you have
I
the best midfielder, you can control games. And he's not alone, by the way.
Yeah.
So you already have the best midfielder, you have the best stats. I mean, Lamine has shown, even against Mbappe, whenever they play, and like,
Marino, midfielding,
exactly.
scoring machine.
So for me, they
Yeah.
are my favorites. The only issue being defense, but I think they can control the game to a point where it's not, you don't get many chances to go at them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Spain not having a Real Madrid player in the squad?
Who should be there?
Tens.
Who should be there from
Tens.
Madrid?
Okay,
Team,
if I
team.
had to throw in a name, psychologically and with the experience stuff, I'd probably take a player like Carvajal for that. The only other one, yes, Eric Garcia has had a great season. Do you still take him over Dean Huijsen?
Yeah.
Even though Dean Huijsen is young. But yeah, it's mind-boggling. Like in 2026, no Real Madrid player in the Spanish squad.
You think Carvajal gets along with Lamine?
Obviously, they don't.
I don't think it matters at the highest stage.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can get over that.
Because
I think
the,
it matters.
The 2010 Spain squad, Barcelona and Real Madrid had their risks, but they were able to move on and then dominate football, including the 2012 Euros.
I think that played a role in the selection. Just that thing of the last thing we need is
Friction.
friction.
With our star
and
player.
Kovac hasn't done enough.
Mm.
So it's like it's almost
Playing-wise,
easier to leave
yeah.
him out because you're going in the Yamal direction.
Yeah.
So I think it did play a role.
Yeah.
But sorry, can I play devil's advocate? Because in your opener, you said one of the favorites. What's the famous line? What's the famous line? Attack wins games. What wins championships?
Defense.
What is Spain's weak point? That defensive
back
unit,
four.
guys, is like personnel-wise. Yes, I agree with the point that the way they play football is probably their strong suit, where they have a midfield that will go not even toe to toe, that will try to dominate every other midfield. They've got attackers that can make a difference. They've got Lamine Yamal, but I feel like you can go at this Spain defense. Personnel-wise, I don't think they have a leader, one who's just. You look at Netherlands with Van Dijk. If Van Dijk is playing, it almost doesn't matter who you put next to him.
Yeah.
It's Van Dijk and someone else.
Is Martinez there? Inigo Martinez.
No,
No, it's not.
Laporta's back in.
Americ Laporte, who you haven't seen in years. Eric
Yeah.
Garcia, who I don't like Eric Garcia. I don't like it.
Pau Kubasi and Dan Vivian.
Very
I'm a
young and
Barca fan, I don't
inexperienced.
even
So I'm
like
saying to
Eric
you,
Garcia.
if the saying goes, attack wins game, defense wins championships, and you're saying our defense is our one issue,
Then
should they have that favorites tag as easily as it's been given to them?
I'd say yes. Still.
Yeah, defense-wise, well, 2024, it's not like their defense was something amazing. But they won the Euros still, you know?
The thing is,
So
they
it just
don't give
moves
you
with-
chances to go at it that much. You know.
I want to see the midfield with this tournament because obviously 2024 Euros, it was Rodri, Ruiz,
That's-
Pedri.
Yeah, Rodri's an issue for me. I think his best
He's
days
a
are
question.
behind. Yeah, nah.
No. I don't feel his best days are behind.
Nah,
but
they
just,
are, bro.
is he
that's the
fit
kiss of death.
because of the injury?
Yeah, he hasn't been the same.
100%.
Well, from that
Yeah.
perspective, maybe. But I still feel like there's something you can get from him. You've got Gavi, who's
He's
a pit
recovering.
bull.
Difference maker, yeah, difference maker.
Marino, like you mentioned, box crashing.
You have Olmo.
Danny
By the
Olmo
way.
in the 10 pillar. What you lose with Fermin Lopez with goals, you'll get from Marino.
Oh yeah, Zabal. Guys.
Oh yeah, Zabla up front. There's Alex Baena.
Stats.
There's Nico Williams.
It's all great when you have the ball
Yeah.
It's all nice.
against
They
a
have a
team that's
decent
gonna go
keeper,
at
though.
them.
Yeah.
No, I can play. Okay,
Who starts in
keeper.
the
I think that's the
goals?
biggest issue for me. Because I like the boy from Barca. The boy,
Juan Garcia.
yeah.
Easily.
David Raya past 3 seasons,
Easy.
arguably the best keeper in the
Yeah.
world past
No,
3
we
seasons.
hear you.
We spoke about you take Neymar so that if you don't win, at least you lost with Neymar there. Spain cannot afford to lose, and David Raya is not in goals.
So Unai Simon bench.
Yeah, for me.
I'm saying to you, if you look at the 3 goalkeeping personnel, the one who, if something happens, it's like, okay, why didn't Raya play? Whereas Unai Simon has had his chance.
Yeah.
Juan Garcia, it's
Still
almost like
kinda-
a Ter Stegen thing.
Yeah.
He will still play.
Yeah.
But if you want to play, you play your best keeper now.
Now.
You
Yeah.
play him now. You don't play the one who
has potential to.
you're not playing
Yeah.
off potential
Yeah.
now. And
Yeah.
Raya, whether we like him or not to be controversial, but He is the best goalkeeper in the world right now. He has been playing at a very high level. He suits the way Spain
earned his
plays.
spot, yeah.
And he's in form. He's the most in form out of everyone. He's used to playing in a team that has the ball a lot. He will produce a moment of magic. So I think the Raya case is more clear than the other cases. For me, that's it.
Unai Simon back to the bench. And
Yes,
then,
number 3.
how far do you see them going?
I say final. It's gonna be the Spain-Portugal final. I call that.
Okay, with you calling and telling us.
I just forgot about these homeboys here. yes, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Like,
Final for Spain. You
Winners.
have them as winners.
Yeah, winners.
Still question marks for
say
you.
Spain, France. Final.
Definitely semi-finalists. I think when we get to the semis, whoever's in that 4 can win that semi-final.
Yeah. I always say with any tournament, if you reach the semi-final, you're no more looking at a thing of we've passed our target or we reached our target. You should be saying
You
we
can
win it. Yeah.
Anyone's game from that point.
Well, I can't wait for the World Cup to start, and so are my ballers with me, and I hope the same is with you all behind the camera and watching from your mobile devices. I hope you've enjoyed this match day, my ballers. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, live long.
The man can only do so much.